Can you please clarify for us what is China's internet situation?
It's nice question. It's interesting because China doesn't have internet. It's quite an interesting statement, and in some ways, it's actually have a background for that. Because if you look at the development of China, and we had a Web 1, and now we are still in a Web 2 and moving to the Web 3. The China development was a little bit slow on a Web 1, and they almost basically jump it over.
Wow.
So a lot of technologies from the Web 1 was missing, and that's why they get so strong on a Web 2. Let's simplify it for people who maybe are confused with the web, what is Web 1 and Web 2. So traditional websites, emails, e-shops, they're not working so well in China. People are not used to that. They start to move into the Web 2. It's got more active, like a social media. And people, without having emails, was already registering their social media accounts. So why you would need to have email? Because if you didn't have an email before joining the social media, you think, like, why should I sending emails? Actually, the credit cards falls to the Web 1 category, and there's a payment method. So those digital payment methods created by Alibaba company and also WeChat, they become so vastly used, much more than the credit cards. And that's why when we approach Chinese customers and with our e-shop and we expect them to pay us, it's very difficult scenario. It has to be very special product because, again, they are not used to the e-shops. They are not used to the pay with a credit card. It's a technical problem. China works more as a, you can say, limited internet. It's like intranet with controlling the content and only allowed friendly content to be viewed inside of the country. And by that, some companies who place their website outside of the China internet, they can be not reachable because, for example, if they share IP address with some other website which put unfriendly content, it's going to be the whole IP address going to be blocked. It can happen also for the whole server, or it can happen to hosting provider. And some companies, like we have an American company who is doing filters, their stock exchange company, nothing, like you can say, very big and respectful company, their website was blocked. And later we found out it's because their hosting got blocked, because on their hosting there was something unfriendly for the China. So we needed to move their website to another hosting in order to get access. And there is also limitation for the websites, for the foreign websites, in terms of more, you can say, internal technology. Because in China, Google doesn't work. So Google doesn't work, Facebook doesn't work, LinkedIn quite limited, and most of the social media doesn't work. But especially Google, because Google provide a lot of services. Especially for the websites, we have a Google Fonts, what people use inside of their script. And when we have a code inside of the website, which is downloading the Google Fonts to their website, it can just slow down the loading time. It can be like loading time of 30 seconds. Who's going to wait for that? So also the content management systems. Everybody loves WordPress, but it's not so much supported in China because in China there is own content management systems and they work differently. And of course, different scripts. So if you have a website which is running and everything nice and you expect, and for example, e-shop, and you are selling nice product in different countries, and then you expect, hey, I'm just going to put the advertisement to China and China is going to buy that. You might be surprised, but your website may be even not accessible.